Wait a moment. So on the screen, you can see that. Can anyone tell me what is this? On the screen, you can see of such type of thing. Anyone can tell me what is this?
Ma'am, this is chapter 1 inside the computer system.
No, I know
This
that
is chapter 1.
chapter 1, but tell me the proper name of this one. मैंने ये किसमें बनाया है, क्या है?
Components of CPU. Ma'am, components of CPU.
I'm not asking about listen
chapter 1 करवा दी. This is
first.
computer. Ma'am, आपने chapter 1
पहले आप करने के लिए अलाउ नहीं किया है. Listen to me first. This is the chapter 1 assignment. Anyone can tell me in which I make it? मैंने ये assignment किसमें बनाया है?
in open office writer. Open office
Ma'am,
writer. Open office writer. Open office writer. I'm open office writer.
Everyone knows what is the open office writer.
Microsoft Word.
Now listen to me. When one student is gave answer, then rest of the students have to be muted themselves. एक ने आंसर दिया, मैंने सुन लिया, बाकी सबको म्यूट रखना है. बार बार एक चीज नहीं रिपीट करनी है. So everyone knows we are making this. This is a one type of document which is made in the open office writer. Now tell me, if I make a same document, if I make a same document in this one. पहले हमने सीखा ओपन ऑफिस राइटर. आपने बोला कि वो ओपन ऑफिस राइटर था. चलो मैं इसको ऐसे मूव कर रही हूँ. You can see a different thing, pictures also, effect also. So can you tell me what is this? Anyone have an idea? A little bit idea? What is this? Sometimes I show you this type of thing whenever we are starting.
PowerPoint.
Yes, this is the PowerPoint. Means simple a presentation to you. For example, I'm taking the same topic and show you the document. मैंने सेम चीज जो आपको डॉक्यूमेंट में दी है, मैंने दो डॉक्यूमेंट्स बनाए. One is made in the open office writer. Second is the made in the presentation, in form of presentation. Can anyone tell me which one is effective more for you? अगर मैं इसमें से वर्ड राइटर में से पढ़ाऊं या फिर प्रेजेंटेशन में से, आपको कौन सा ज्यादा अच्छा लगेगा?
Ma'am, this presentation.
Ma'am,
this presentation.
Everyone knows it's a presentation. Why we use the presentation? Why we use the presentation? Why it's a effective more compared to the writer? राइटर की कंपैरिजन में इफेक्टिव क्यों है? Because it will be show the different effects, the fonts are came differently, the image are came in the different animation. That's why the presentation is more effective than the writer. Already you learned a chapter of open office writer, whole the chapter of open office writer in the class 3 also, in the class 4 also, right? Next thing, whenever on the businessmen, I'm talking about for the businessmen, whenever they are represent their data to the customers, what will be happen? They have to be show the more effective data to the customers. Can anyone tell me which application they will be used for this? For example, if they are using, if they want to be shown the document of their company to the customers, which one they will be used, the open office writer or the presentation to show the effective data?
Presentation.
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 Ma'am, presentation.
Okay, now mute yourself. Okay, so you told me that presentation is effective, right? So for that purpose, we are going to learn, if I give you one project which is effective for you, which is effective for me also, to show your data, to display your project, which application you will be use, open office writer or presentation?
Open office writer.
Open office writer. Is it effective for you to show your project?
Ma'am, presentation. Ma'am, presentation.
I gave you one topic, for example, water supply. And I told you make a project that is effective, more effective, give a full data on the water supply. Now, which one you will be used? Open office writer or presentation? That will go for the another person for representation. Listen to me, students. Once we remember,
presentation.
yes, it's a presentation. Remember, students, whenever I told you to make a presentation, to make a project or give a representation of data, give a particular topic to you and told you represent it in your way and choose your application. So for that purpose, what should you have to do? You have to always use a presentation. Why? Because it's a more effective data and display the attraction to the customers. अगर आप मुझे दिखाओगे, one student is, first of all, stop messaging student, already class is started, we have started a topic, so no need to send me a good morning wishes and asking me a how are you. Already we started and class is started before a 10 minutes. So why are you sending messages? Okay, now where we are, yes, whenever I give you option to make your project using a writer or presentation, always choose a presentation. So in the open office, one application we already learned, that is the open office writer. In that, we are creating a different type of document. We are using the bullets, we are inserting the gallery, we are inserting the pictures, clip arts, and etc. Right? Now we are going to learn the second application of open office. That name is Open Office Impress. What is the name? Open Office Impress. You can see one of the presentation from my side. That is one of the presentation. Right? So for that, we have to be use a one application named Open Office Impress that is used to create a different type of presentation, different type of document in way of the animations. You can use the different animation on the text also, on the slides also. Now, first of all, as I told you, whenever there are the businessmen are presenting their data for their company, that purpose they are using always the presentation. You can see presentation is a way of presenting the thoughts, ideas or a topic to an audience. Presentation से क्या होगा कि audience जो होगा, जो देखने वाला होगा, उसको easily समझ आएगा, क्योंकि presentation में हम सिर्फ topics को ही include करेंगे, सब कुछ include नहीं होगा. We are only include the topics with the different effects, with the different images also. Whenever you are go ahead, you are understood what is this, how to use it, why we are using. Whenever at the end of the chapter, I ask you which application you will be used between the writer and Impress, you always tell me the Impress, because it's a very interesting topic, interesting application also. Now first I told you what is the features of OpenOffice Impress, then we will be learned that how can you open it, how can you use it. It is a freely available for the download and use. First of all, if you are download the OpenOffice, then it's already download the OpenOffice Impress in your computer. अगर आपने OpenOffice application download कर दी है, तो आपका OpenOffice Impress भी उसमें download हो चुका ही है, तो आपको वापस से download करने की जरूरत नहीं है. Presentations made using the Impress are easy to create, display, and add. It allows you to add the text, images, charts, and diagrams on the slide. You can add everything in your presentation. जैसे document में हम कर सकते थे, वैसे ही हम Impress में भी कर सकते हैं, presentation में भी कर सकते हैं. It consists of library of image, background templates that help the make present attractive. First of all, whenever we are creating a document, at the background there is only a white page, right? जब हम document बनाते थे OpenOffice Writer में, उसके background में आपको white page ही दिखता था. But whenever you are using the Impress, on the background there are the different colors also. You can add the different images also. So that is the most beneficial thing for you, that will be show the more attractive to your presentation. The output can be viewed in the different formats such as interactive whiteboard, handouts, projection, and more. Whenever we show the output of the presentation, that time you will be understood what is the meaning of this slide. Now,
Okay,
let's first of all how to open the OpenOffice Writer. I am going to my first of all, if you download it, अगर आपने पहले से ही उसको डाउनलोड करके रखा है, तो वापस से आपको डाउनलोड नहीं करने की जरूरत है. Okay, so you can see here, I already download the OpenOffice. मैंने पहले से ही किया, उसको डेस्कटॉप पे शॉर्टकट करके रखा है. नहीं रखा, you can search here OpenOffice Impress. So you can see this is the symbol of OpenOffice Impress, जो orange color का आपको दिख रहा है, that is the symbol of OpenOffice Impress. OpenOffice Writer के लिए blue color का symbol था, याद रखना है. If you can search it directly, you have to be open it. Otherwise, second way, if you are download on the desktop, you have to just double click on it. Whenever you double click on it, you can see some of the options available with you. Text document means OpenOffice Writer, and presentation means OpenOffice Impress. There are the two ways to open the OpenOffice Impress. You can choose yours. आपको किस तरह से open करना है वो आपके ऊपर depend करता है. So I am opening the presentation. First of all, before creating a presentation, I want to tell you something. Whenever you are created, first what you need, आपको क्या याद रखना पड़ेगा कि मैं बना रहा हूँ, तो आपके माइंड में कुछ चीजें क्लियर होनी चाहिए whenever you are creating the presentation. First of all, planning, execution.
planning.
I told you, wait. What is the meaning for whenever you are creating your presentation? Just three things in your mind: planning, execution, and verification. What is the meaning of planning? For example, I told you that you have to make a presentation on the plantations. तो plantations पे तो टॉपिक मैंने आपको दिया, तो पहले आपको उसकी प्लानिंग करनी पड़ेगी. How can I make my presentation? मैं किस तरह से बनाऊंगी, मुझे कौन कौन सी इंफॉर्मेशन चाहिए, which images I will be need, which videos I need for my presentation that will be show the more effective and attractive. Means you have to plan everything. आपको सोचना पड़ेगा जैसे images कौन से, text कौन से, मुझे लिखना क्या है, मुझे जो मैं जो स्लाइड बनाने वाला हूँ तो उसमें कौन सी स्लाइड में कौन सा स्टेप आएगा, फर्स्ट स्टेप, सेकंड स्टेप, थर्ड स्टेप, इज इट करेक्ट और नॉट, सब कुछ आपको सोच के रखना पड़ेगा. आपको सारी इंफॉर्मेशन कलेक्ट करके रखनी पड़ेगी. दैट इज कॉल्ड द प्लानिंग. You are gathering all the information, that is called the planning. Second step is the execution. What is the meaning of execution? You planned everything. You collect all the information regarding the topic and you made a one presentation. Now, whenever you made a presentation, whenever you are writing whenever you insert a text in your slides, whenever you insert image in your slide, videos in the slide, everything you insert in your slide, that is called the execution. Whenever you create a slide, that is called the execution. And last step, you have to be remember, and the most important thing, that is the verification. You plan everything, you gather all the information, you collect all the information, then you create your all the slides regarding the topic. But is it correct or not? Is it step by step or not? Whenever you checked it, that is called the verification. आपको check करना है कि हाँ मैंने ये correct किया है, पूरी आपने presentation बना दी, फिर आपको last में देखना तो पड़ेगा ना कि हाँ मैंने ये बनाई है तो ये presentation right है, wrong है, information सही है, गलत है, क्या है, सब कुछ जो आप देखोगे, whenever you checked it, it is called the verification. It's a validating the content. Right? Now, how to start it? I show you two ways. You can start, you can directly search, or you can click on the start button, click on the open office and select your presentation. Now, whenever you click a presentation, again I'm click on it. Whenever you click on the presentation, one window will be appears to you, that is called the presentation wizard. Remember the name. In the exam, in the MCQ, it will be asked often that what is the name of the box that will be displayed after click on the presentation, or first message display after opening the open office impress. First क्या दिख रहा है? That is the presentation wizard. In that, there are the 3 steps you have to be follow. Then you will be start your presentation. First step, select your type of presentation. Empty presentation means it's a totally blank, no effect will be applied. Second is the from template, means by default, which is available online. And third is the open existing presentation. What is the meaning of that? For example, we are going to school, we are making a presentation, but अभी आपकी presentation पूरी नहीं हुई है. Next day you want to be completed, so that time you have to choose the third option, open existing presentation. But we are starting, this is our first one, so I will be click on the empty presentation. Go to the next, click on the preview, so it will be show the preview of presentation, which effect you are selecting. Next, second step, you have to select the slide design, means of background. आपकी प्रेजेंटेशन में बैकग्राउंड क्या आएगी? अभी तक मैंने कुछ भी सिलेक्ट नहीं किया, तो प्रीव्यू में व्हाइट दिखाई दे रहा है, राइट? So you can select from here. For example, I'm selecting. So it will be, आप थोड़ी थोड़ी इफेक्ट यहाँ पे देख रहे हो, ब्लू बॉर्डर थी. You can go down and you can select yours. यहाँ से सिलेक्ट करना हो तो आप कर सकते हो. Otherwise, there is also option available inside. For example, I am selecting this one, going to the next. Now, third is the slide transition, means first slide से second slide पे जाएगी तो वो transition कैसा होगा, effect कैसी आएगी. So for that, you can choose anyone. It will be show the output to you also in the preview. You can choose anyone. You can choose your speed also. and just go to create button. Whenever you click on it, it will be show the presentation screen. जैसे राइटर हम खोलते थे तो सिंपल एक व्हाइट पेज आपको दिखता था. Here I am also adding the effect, so it will be show that this the effect. Please mute yourself. So this is the steps to start the Open Office Impress. Second name you can say the presentation, but in the examination it will always use presentation. Now components of Open Office Impress. That is the most important thing. आपको सबके नाम याद रखने पड़ेंगे किसका कौन सा नाम है. What happened, Devarshi?
No, ma'am.
Okay. So there are the three parts of the screen of Impress. On the first part, you can say the name, see the name. Name is written slides. Secondly, there is a main view of presentation. Here is the small slides are there. Here is the representation of your slide. And here there are the properties of slides. So first of all, the small slide you can see that is called the slide pen. The gray color you can see at the background in which the presentation will be displayed widely. That is called the placeholder. And in which you are typing your document, you are inserting your image, videos, that is called the workspace. The properties, in the properties, whenever you are select the layout or the different properties, that is called the task pen. And on the side, you can see a one bar, vertical bar, that is called the sidebar. Not a slide, it's a sidebar. Remember the difference. Slide pen, placeholder, workspace, task pen, and sidebar. There are the 5 components of OpenOffice Impress, main 5 components: slide pen, placeholder, workspace, task pen, and sidebar. Now, what is the workspace? I give you all the definition one by one, then we will go for the practical. It is an area where the currently selected slide is displayed. You can add information, edit, or apply the changes slide in this area. Workspace में आप अपना वर्क कर सकते हो. वर्ड से ही आपको डेफिनेशन लिखनी है, आप अपना वर्क स्पेस में ही करोगे. Second is the slide pen. It shows the thumbnail of all slides in the presentation. Thumbnail means a small view of presentation. When you click on the slide in this pane, it becomes the active slide and it is enter in the workspace. आप जब स्लाइड पेन में स्लाइड पे क्लिक करोगे तो वर्कस्पेस में वो बड़ी होके आपको डिस्प्ले होगी. रिमेंबर द वर्ड थंबनेल. थंबनेल का मतलब क्या होता है? छोटी सी डिस्प्ले होगी. एग्जाम में स्लाइड पेन की डेफिनेशन या फिर यूज पूछते हैं, सो रिमेंबर. नेक्स्ट इज द टास्क पेन. इट शो options for the master pages, layouts, custom animation, and slide transition. This topic we will be learn one by one. मास्टर पेज किसे बोलेंगे, लेआउट्स किसे बोलेंगे, कस्टम एनिमेशन किसे बोलेंगे, स्लाइड ट्रांजिशन हम किसे बोलेंगे. अभी आपको सिर्फ वर्ड याद रखने, जैसे जैसे आगे जाएंगे आपको पता चलेगा कि ये सारे वर्ड्स का मीनिंग क्या है. नेक्स्ट इज द स्लाइड बार. सॉरी, इट्स अ साइड बार. In that there are the property, master pages, custom animation, slide transition, style formatting, gallery, and navigator is option is available for you, in which you can use the different effects for your slide. What is the master page? What is the meaning of master page? It is used to define the page style for the presentation. Impress contain 28 different master pages. Remember the word 28. I will be show you it. In the property, first is the property that is by default open. बाय डिफॉल्ट आपकी प्रॉपर्टी ओपन ही होगी. Second is the option, remember the symbol also, whenever your arrow will be on that, it will be show the name also. Remember the symbol of master page, which can be used to add the different master page. There are the 28 master pages available in the Open Office Impress. You can see whenever you go down, you can see the different master pages. Means a one type of design you can say. You can choose yours and change your presentation style. Then custom animation. What is the use of custom animation? It is used to apply special animation effect to individual object like text, pictures and graphics. अभी आपने देखा होगा, whenever I start the animation, it will be the text is rotating and came up, right? You can see here also, it will be came by effecting. वो effect के साथ आ रहा है, नीचे से ऊपर आ रहा है. So if you want to apply this type of effect, you have to use the star symbol, that is for the custom animation. Whenever you click on it, you can see the custom animation. Whenever you add the text, it will be show the add option. आप कुछ टेक्स्ट ऐड करोगे तभी वो आपको ऐड ऑप्शन दिखाएगा, उसके अलावा आपको कुछ नहीं दिखाएगा. आफ्टर इट देयर इज द स्लाइड ट्रांजिशन, जो हमने इफेक्ट पहले ही कर दी. मतलब whenever it will be go from one slide to another slide, what will be changes? Devarshi, mute yourself. It is used to apply an animation effect to the slide. It decides how the slide will appear on the screen while running the slideshow. The main work is on the slideshow. For example, the presentation you can see here. Whenever I go for the another one, it will be show the different effect. आप देख सकते हो वो किस तरह से आ रहा है, जा रहा है, स्लाइड ट्रांजिशन कैसे हो रही है. यही स्लाइड में आप देख पा रहे हो. Whenever it will be go to the previous one, it will be show the different effect to us, right? That is the slide transition. Okay. Next is the style and formatting. That is used to set the format that can be applied to selected text or objects in a slide to change its appearance. To change the appearance of text or a slide, we have to use the style formatting. This one, remember the symbol for all. ये स्टार वाला सिंबल जो है वो कस्टम एनिमेशन का है. Then this is the symbol of the slide transition. Then the one cone is given, that is for the style and formatting. That is also given in the textbook. जिसके पास नहीं है कंप्यूटर अवेलेबल, वो टेक्स्ट बुक में भी देख सकते हैं. Because sometime it will be asked for the symbols also. What is the name of this symbol? So that time you don't be confused for that one. And last is the gallery that you are also doing in your Open Office Writer. जो आप Open Office Writer में भी करते थे, different background, arrows, if you want to add it, you are using the gallery. It consists of the various three-part image arranged in the groups that can be inserted in the slides as required. If you require it, you can use it. This one. You can see the different arrows available. You have to just click on it. Select yours, go down and choose it. अभी मैं सिर्फ इंट्रोडक्शन दे रही हूँ. इसके बाद अगर आपको पूरा समझ में आया तो हम जाएंगे प्रैक्टिकल में. And last is the navigator. What is the meaning of navigator? The navigator show all the objects present in the presentation. It allows you to move around in the presentation and find the objects in the conventional way. What is the use of navigator? वो आपको दिखाएगा सारे ऑब्जेक्ट्स कहाँ पे आपने किसको यूज किया है, कौन सी स्लाइड्स में यूज किया है. For that purpose, you have to use the navigator. This one. Remember the symbol. अभी तक हमने एक ही स्लाइड ऐड की है, तो it's only show the slide 1, right? So these are the first components of the Impress we learned. After it, we learned the sidebar. In the sidebar components, there are the okay, there are the 6 components of sidebar. First is the properties, master page, custom animation, site transition, then style and formatting, gallery, and navigator. Remember the name and also remember the symbol of all this. After it, we will be learn that how can add a new slide, changing a slide layout, everything we will be learn on the next class. Okay, so now this is only the introduction of OpenOffice Impress. Next time we will be do the practical for that, how to make your presentation. Wait a moment. Okay. So I am going to stop sharing.